G'day skate champions and welcome to Transition Tuesday Season 3 Episode 16. We're here at my local again, and to be honest with you, I've been a little bit guilty of neglecting my skate gear, particularly my shoes. This here is my back foot shoe, and it doesn't look great, so you can only imagine what my front foot shoe looks like. It's absolutely atrocious. The grip is pretty much non-existent. I'm getting a massive hole in there. Toe end is just bust out, and the heel side is totally ripped up. I was lying that it was just my shoes. It's also my deck. Those wheels are about 2 years old and they are looking mighty, mighty small. Got a massive razor tail. It has cracks running from the hardware under the trucks, and it's definitely seen better days. But we never blame our equipment, so that's what we have to work with. On today's trick, the backside disaster. I worked on the front side disaster a couple of weeks back, and I said I'd be back for this one. And I'm going to find this a little bit difficult because I'm not great going backside. So we're going to warm up and get stuck into this one. Let's get cracking. The warm up for this trick obviously involves the backside tic-tac 180 or revert. And I'm just focusing on trying to get that into the whole 180 and roll away. This backside rotation doesn't really fit well with me too well, so it took a little while to get it, particularly with the back 180 ollies. Then I took these foundational tricks over to the bank just to introduce them to a slight transition. I didn't want to spend too long on the power slides because your foot positioning isn't the same as a disaster. You're kind of working off the nose a little bit too much. Then working on that 180 and just trying to roll away nice and neatly. So now taking it to the transition, there's another trick involved in this, which is the G-turn, the backside G-turn, the backside power slide disaster in, the backside no name. So we'll give that a go, and then we'll move straight onto the disaster. The pressure of going backside on this off the nose kind of got to me a little bit, but I got it on my favorite part of this transition quite comfortably. And then I took it to the highest part of this horseshoe, and it absolutely destroyed me. Just that little bit of extra height, plus there's a little bit of hang on this coping where you'll get a little bit of a slide, just played havoc with my balance and my confidence. Took a couple of painful hits, but just kept at it and was really determined that, you know, once I was set up here, I was just going to get it at least once. And I was leaning way too far forward and it was sliding a little bit, or I'd go too early or too late, but I eventually did get one and then backed it up straight away with two to make it true. So, you know, super happy with that. Now I'm not going to try my back disasters on here. I think I've done enough at this part of the transition. So we're going to go back to the part where I can kind of get all four wheels nice and comfortably on it. And just get the motion, get the comfort, and yeah, we'll just see how we go. So the weird thing about the back disaster is it's kind of just like the same rotation as just a kick turn or a pivot on the coping, but you just got to get your back wheels over the top, kind of ollie before it. Simple, really? Not entirely. I started with my feet really light on the board just to see if I could kind of pivot into it, do a sort of a power slide. But yeah, I just kept getting hooked on the coping, so I just started working on trying to ollie into it a little bit just to get my back wheels over that coping. But my timing was all out. My body weight distribution was just not in the right place, even when I did get my wheels all the way around into a 180. Like always though, I just kept at it, and I didn't really want to get into a backsmith and then kind of like drag my wheels around either. I wanted to kind of get a little bit of height, and I was putting everything into it, even though the result wasn't tremendously high. But I got a couple hand touch there as well. And then I was working on like going up and then trying to land a little bit to the side, because obviously with your 180 you're not going to get it exactly where you take off. And you can see on this different angle that I went for that. And my back foot just wouldn't follow suit. So it was just more of a process of just really trying to follow your back foot round, get your shoulders in position and your body weight distribution. I didn't get any particularly good ones today. It's a trick that I haven't tried a lot of, so I'm pretty happy with the progress that I've made so far. But if you guys have any tips or tricks that you want to send my way, just shoot them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to take any advice at this point. But yeah, that was a battle within battles throughout this video. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. But I'll see you legends next week. Remember to keep skating, keep having fun, of course. Keep progressing. Take it easy. Oh, that hurt. Ooh. To transition Tuesday, not gonna happen. But for me, so let's get stuck in. Ready? I was so close.